Hey guys, it's Corey here with another tutorial on mage builds. This one is another leveling build, solo build, mainly necromancer, also with warlock, and then you see that I just have the archon but with no points in it. But it's fine because the first two abilities, as you can see here, pillaging stone and the searing vitality, Searing Vitality is a dot, and the Pillaging Stone is a casting spell, but they both give you a buff that increases all of your stats, so they're good with soloing. Here's a 35 Death Rift. I'm 3 levels below it, and I'm going to try and solo it. And we'll see how it goes. Since my spells miss and are resisted more because they're higher level, it takes a little bit longer, but you'll see that I can solo a higher level Death Rift without dying. I do the Necromancer tree mainly because for survivability, and I use my pet as a tank. He also has really good AoE spells for AoE pulls, which I'll show you later in the video. Pretty much, he's just a dot king. You just dot him with all your dots, instant cast spells, and then you can do Plague Bolt and then Soul Purge to get all your life back and to recover the life of your minion. There's pretty much no downtime with Soul Purge for life for you and your minion, and for Sacrifice Life mana. You never run out of either when you're pulling mobs. Except for when you're pulling more than one mob, you are kind of squishy, so you got to be careful not to aggro too many at once. But you can aggro about 3 to 4 easily, and AoE all of them down pretty smoothly. This is also pretty good at PvP, world PvP, because you can use your Essence Link to get health back when your minion hits the Guardian or Defiant, whichever you're fighting. And you can use your Draining Bolt for instant health back, but it does have a long cooldown. And then you can use Soul Purge to channel it using Charge and get your life back also. My pet seems to be baffled on what the hell's going on. Hey, there he goes. When you're fighting bosses, pretty much just use all 4 of your dots, and then after that, you'll just do Plague Bolt or Soul Purge when your Skeletal Knight or whatever you're using is low on health. There, he's finally dead. And then now, level 3. It's kind of choppy. It's really not choppy when I'm playing, but recording, it gets pretty choppy. Now, this Death Rift is 3 levels higher, so if it was my level, or at least closer, it would be a lot easier to kill these guys. But I can still solo it. Also very good in dungeons when you do Devouring Souls and Grave Rot. You pretty much, for all AoE pulls, you just do those 2 over and over again. And then for single target, obviously all your dots, and then Plague Bolt. After this guy's dead, I'm going to show you some AoE pulls. Just a couple pulling some animals and things. You pretty much just gather them all up, drop Grave Rot, and then repeat Devouring Souls until they're all dead. And then if you're about to die, you can do Soul Purge or Draining Bolt, put your Essence Link on one of the mobs that your minion is attacking, and to get your health back. Don't aggro more. I wouldn't suggest aggroing more than 4 till you're higher level. You have more survivability, because you are pretty squishy. Here's a Life Rift, or Life Invasion rather. I'm going to try and solo it. And again, just drop Grave Rot, Devouring Souls for big mobs. And then Soul Purge to get your life back. Oh, and I grew level. Convenient. Probably saved my life. As you can see, it's pretty effective soloing build. It gets even better once you have all your points to increase your minion's life, so he won't die as easily when you're fighting rip bosses and other things. But you can see he's surviving pretty well. Again, the build is mostly Necromancer with Warlock, and then you use Archon just for the 2 first abilities to give you a buff to all your stats for when you're leveling. They last for 5 minutes, so as long as you do them at least once every 5 minutes, you'll keep the buff forever. And it'll increase Wisdom, Intelligence, Strength, Dexterity, and Endurance. But thanks for watching, guys. I'll upload some more videos of Mage